My first love was this guy who I had a huge crush on in grade 7. We never went to the same school, but we knew each other through sports and through mutual friends. His name was Sam. I had a crush on him in grade 7, and then the crush kind of just evolved when we got to high school. And I would say kind of first love, first crush, because I think that was really when I realized, you know, like the butterflies in my stomach, and I would get all nervous and red. And I remember, you know, we had like a little, just like a fun hangout, and I remember he dropped me home and like the hug, and I still remember the hug and what he wore and what I wore. I mean, it's so crazy to see how much I've grown from that, and yeah, that was my first love.
I think I've had a lot of first loves, and I've had a lot of people that I've connected with, which is really great. But when I think about like love in its purest form, it's like being wholeheartedly yourself with someone. And my first love is my best friend, and she just gets me and sees me and supports me 110%, and she's just such a soul sister. And if I have to think about it, like, it is really her. I know it's not romantic love, but I think it counts.
My first love was he's such a sweetheart. We still talk sometimes.
I'll give you his first name. It's Evan, and we're actually currently dating. But we met in high school and we dated for 2 years, and then we broke up, but now we're back together again. So that's the story. So that's kind of cool.
I don't think I've really had a first love, but I'm excited to meet them one day, and I think it's going to be awesome.
First love was one of my best friends from high school. We knew each other for about 3 to 4 years before we started dating. It was really great at first. Like, you know, first loves are all that puppy love that you have in high school, where everyone's naive and, you know, enjoying the best parts of like teenage romance. Unfortunately, we were not compatible as lovers, and we said we'd stay as friends, but you know, everyone knows that story, that it never actually happens.
My first love was someone I was seeing in high school right at the very end. He was my prom date, actually. We went to prom together. That was our first time ever hanging out, and we hung out every day after that. Things didn't end up working out, but I definitely have a lot of memories, and he was definitely someone that showed me that I deserve to be loved, and I was someone who could be loved.
We shared some really good moments together. We grew so much, and I have to honestly thank him because he taught me a lot. He taught me what I want in another partner and what I don't want. Honestly, and if it wasn't for him, I don't think I would be the confident person I am today. Him and I just didn't really work out in the end, but you know, at the end of the day, I believe that if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be as strong driven as I am, and I wouldn't lower my standards. And because of him, like, my standards are so high.
I adore you. I'm so excited to do life with you, and thank you for teaching me so much more about myself than I think I could ever learn on my own.
I believe all the best in him, and I know he's gonna go super far in life, and I'm always gonna support him.
I want to say thank you for teaching me so many things and helping me to grow into who I am now, because I don't think that I would be who I am if I didn't have the opportunity to love you, so that's really special to me.
I'm so excited to meet you and share a bunch of fun and beautiful memories together.
I hope you're doing okay, actually. He was going through a tough time with his family when we broke up, and I hope everything's okay and he's doing okay. He's doing better than he was before.
I would definitely say thank you for all his support. After we kind of went our separate ways, I went through a really hard experience in my first year of university, and when I came home, I needed a friend, and he was there for me. He supported me, and he was just trying to be a friend, and that's definitely something I'll never forget. And just his ability to forgive and be what I needed in that time is super, super meaningful to me.